Okay. Om Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisam Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Triguna Sadgurum Tam Namami. I welcome everybody in two-way with all my humble respects. All the people who are attending in all social media platforms also, all the viewers, I welcome everyone. So we are starting the class of Life Solutions class. So we were speaking about last few days. Mooladhara Chakra. We are actually addressing the 7 energy centers which are there in our system. These are the main energy centers. Each emotion is associated. Every emotion we are going through is associated with each chakra. So we have spoke about mind, intuition, love, stress, all these things in many of the sessions. So we are moving further. Last 2 sessions, we spoke about physical relationship. How to transform the lust into divine love. So we are continuing further. Louis, it's not the same link. On April 13th, all of you please send me a message, whoever are attending. For everybody, I'll be sending you the link. Okay. It doesn't matter even if you belong to other countries, the link is going to be the same. Okay. Yeah. Anyhow. So we were speaking yesterday. We are always full of expectations. We carry our hell in us. So wherever we go, it's like a personal package of hell which travels with us. So why do you want to carry this load around with you? We just need to drop. Please understand. Just think of all the energy you are wasting in trying to chisel the other people to suit our expectations. Isn't it much easier to just drop the chisel itself? Even if this 10% of energy is channelized into meditation, our life can transform into true living. Please understand, what is living? What is true living? Do you think we are living now? Just because this body is moving around, the mind is thinking, don't think we are living. This is not true living. Living is life led with awareness, with freedom. What is freedom? We not being bound by our own mind. We not being bound with our own patterns. That is freedom. We not being bound with our own ego. That is freedom. Understand? Suppose we get angry. And without any awareness, we just go blah, blah, blah. That means what? Anger is not in your control. You are under the control of the anger. So that is not freedom, isn't it? If you want to be angry as much as you want, and as much as you don't want, that is freedom. If you are controlling your emotion, that is freedom. So we have a choice. Life led with awareness, that is freedom. We have a chance to become conscious. It is up to us to decide. So, lust to love, the alchemy process, we need to know. Please understand, listen carefully. Lust, like anger, is a tremendous energy. Actually, until such time when you understand what lust is, how can it be transformed? Actually, are you aware what lust is about? Truly? Ask everybody, what is the definition of love? Everybody will come up with different things. Somebody will say it's a sacrifice. Somebody will say feeding food very nicely, what not. Same way, we actually don't know what lust is. Don't think just physical relationship is lust. We lust for food also. We lust for many things. So actually, until we understand what lust is, how can it be transformed into love? Any action that we do is lustful. People, they don't even talk openly about lust. Immediately the moment we say lust, they go to that, physical. And they feel shy about speaking about it. But actually, every action we do is lustful. Even if you pick up a pen, it is lustful. Even if you are petting a small child, it is lustful. There is a certain animal nature in it because your energy is still driven by greed. It has not transformed into higher energy. In the same way, like how knowledge about anger reduces anger, so also knowledge about lust reduces lust. Because both are the same energy. The problem with lust and sex is they have been magnified and imagined to be much more than what they are. Because of suppression, sex is made out to be much more than it is. There starts the whole problem. It has been contaminated to a great extent by media, by advertisements. You can see all of you. Even a beautiful car, when they want to advertise, there'll be a half-dressed woman beside it. Why? Is that woman free with that car? If you buy that car, is that woman coming free with that? Why? Array, see in Tom and Jerry nowadays, cartoon, children, babies cartoon, two cats kissing, two dogs doing what not. So the media contaminated everything, great extent. When your lust is not accepted by the other, it turns into anger against that person. That is why you read newspaper reports of teenage boys throwing acid on the faces of girls who have rejected them, or suicides. You see all that, right? If you open the newspaper, that's what you read. Society has always made divisions like lower humans and higher humans. Anyone with passion or lust is said to be a lower human. Please understand, there's no lower or higher. A transformation has to happen. That's all. The people who go about these moral standards are simply people who pretend to be moralists. They are either afraid to go behind these feelings or guilty to go behind them. And so they pass off as moralists. They become the ones who set standards like low and high in society. Just understand that there is no low or high. The moment you think that you are low, you start fighting with that feeling, and it becomes very difficult for you to overcome it. When people try to impose the inferior and superior feelings in you, remember that every individual is a part of existence and no one is inferior or superior to anyone. It is only when you forget this truth that you will use these kinds of words. Lust is a result of deep ignorance. The process of changing lust to love is an alchemy process. Alchemy is the process of changing any base metal to a higher metal. You know, right? What is alchemy process? We use that to change any lower metal into a higher metal. Please switch on your cameras for healing to happen. It doesn't matter whether you're sleeping or sitting. Sitting would be good, great, but it's okay. You can show yourself. Mitali, please switch on your camera. And understand, similarly, the alchemy process of changing the base metal to a higher metal, similarly, changing our base emotion, that is lust, to the highest emotion, we are capable of it. And that is love. Understand? The base emotion is lust. Actually, every action we do is lust only, lustful. So we are capable of changing that to a highest emotion, which is love. And that is an alchemy process. Understand? It is the ultimate alchemy. Let me narrate to you something that actually happened to Swamiji when he was wandering in the Himalayas. Swamiji Sri Paramahamsa Nityananda Paramashivam, if the viewers doesn't know in social media. In the Himalayas, once Swamiji used to simply walk anywhere he felt like. His belongings were very few, and he used to wander and sleep anywhere at night time. He used to simply grip the branches and roots of trees and climb. He met many sages during that period. On one such occasion, he met a sage, very barely dressed, with matted locks and with a fierce expression. Understand, he was a Naga Baba, belonging to the Naga sect of sages. Okay, it's a sect in the sages, Naga Baba. So Swamiji was somehow attracted to him and went near him. At that time, Swamiji did not know much spoken Hindi, because that time, in that wandering days, in that part of India, northern India, Hindi is the language. Anyhow, Swamiji managed to converse with him in his broken Hindi. And Swamiji was with him for a few days. All day long, that Baba would smoke his hookah. Would smoke his hookah is some kind of a smoking, that raw smoking. And he used to smoke for some time and then empty his pipe. Understand, please listen carefully, everyone. That Naga Baba, he would drop 2 copper coins in his hookah. Please listen. 2 copper coins in his pipe. Hookah is a pipe in which you put that tobacco and, to smoke. He used to drop the copper coins in the hookah. He used to smoke for some time and then empty his pipe. 2 gold coins would drop out. He used to put copper coins. They used to be like gold coins when they came out. Then he would sell those 2 gold coins and get more copper coins, and he used to repeat the process. Then Swamiji asked him how it happened. That Baba did not answer, but he simply gave Swamiji the pipe. Somehow, the smell of tobacco or alcohol never agreed with Swamiji's system at any time. So, Swamiji took a few steps backwards. Swamiji told him that I had come to the Himalayas for meditation and enlightenment, and I am not interested in smoking or gold coins. Swamiji said, I came to Himalayas for meditation and enlightenment. I am not interested in smoking or gold coins. That Baba looked at Swamiji and spoke in Tamil for the first time. Tamil is a South Indian language, Swamiji's language. Swamiji is trying to speak in Hindi broken language to make the Baba understand. But it's so surprising that Baba first time speaks in Tamil. Angam paguttal tangam palgukkum, which means when your being ripens, understand, when your being ripens, gold will ripen. That's what that Baba said. Swamiji was speechless. He wondered. Swamiji wondered how that Baba knew that Swamiji knows Tamil language. Then that Baba playfully blew smoke rings into Swamiji's face. Listen, tobacco never agreed with Swamiji, but in this occasion, that playfully that Baba blew smoke rings into Swamiji's face, and Swamiji went into deep bliss for 3 days after that. Please understand, changing copper to gold is an alchemy process. It is an alchemy process in the outer world. The alchemy in the inner world is all about changing our base energies to higher spiritual energies. When you master the art of transforming your base energies to spiritual energies, you can transform copper to gold. It is no big deal. When you master the inner alchemy process, the outer alchemies are nothing. They become just child's play. Swamiji is narrating this incident to us only to make us understand the concept of alchemy. He is not asking us to, and not for you to pursue any outer world alchemies. He's not asking us to pursue any outer world alchemies. He's just to make us understand the concept of alchemy. He narrated this. Please understand. Outer world alchemies are ordinary. The inner world alchemy is the one that makes you a real master. What is it that actually happens in the process of alchemy with metals? First, the impurities from the base metal are removed. Then some components are added, and the whole thing is taken through a process. At the end of it, the base metal becomes a higher metal. Same way, our animal emotions have to be changed to divine emotions. We all have lust, which is an animal emotion. At least animals have pure lust. They simply forget the whole world when they are having a relationship. But for us, even our lust is not pure. Lust is mixed with feelings of guilt and unsure desire all the time. Even though it's an animal emotion, at least animals have pure lust. We don't even have that. Either our conditionings from the past make us feel guilty and we withdraw, or intense desire to continue into the future makes us indulge only to feel guilty again. It is a vicious cycle of pulling and pushing, as a result of which the lust is contaminated. It is not pure. Always, if you notice, the moment you fulfill your imagination, you are engulfed by guilt. That is why sex makes you feel guilty. Family instills the first sense of guilt in you when you are a child. Then, after that, you master the art of creating guilt for yourself. What is guilt? Understand the guilt first. Understand the guilt first. Anyone who wants to have a control over you first instills guilt in you. They make you feel you are inferior in some fashion. Then automatically you follow what they are saying. Society knows to control only through guilt. Rules are all right for children, and it is good to start with rules. No problem. We need to have some rules, right? In childhood. But it is important that as you grow, you are led by your own intelligence. When you integrate yourself, guilt cannot be instilled in you, and you become intelligent also. If guilt is instilled in you, how can you become intelligent? Actually, an incident itself does not cause guilt in you. Listen carefully. Any particular incident itself does not cause guilt in you. The effect of the incident is what causes the guilt in you. People blindly pass down rules from one generation to another, and with that is passed the guilt also. Along with the rules, even the guilt is passed on to you from generation to generation. Like a crown. King's crown. Like a crown, the guilt is also passed on. Grandfather to father, father to son, son to grandson, and so on. If you notice, all the beauty products tell you repeatedly that you are not good enough. Am I right? You're not good enough. If you use this product, you'll become better. Then you will start feeling guilty about your own inadequate body. Then what do? You go and buy their products and you use them. You automatically fall under their control. If you want, you see, anytime you're watching any soap opera or, movies or in the television, see, all these beauty advertisements. Indirectly, they tell us we are not good enough. So we have to use their product. So we feel inadequate about our body. Then we start buying those products. Once you use them, you are engulfed with one more feeling of guilt. Did I go through all this trouble for this after all? The moment you achieve something, the first feeling that engulfs you is guilt. Observe. Anyhow, coming back to lust. You create a solid cerebral layer with all the imagination collected from all that you have seen on television, internet, and books. You live mentally in this layer all the time. Even when you are in a relationship, you are relating with this layer. You are not relating with the actual wife or husband. The actual wife or husband becomes a pure substitute for the images in your mind. Then what will happen? Your lust is also then contaminated. When you indulge in this fashion, in this manner, you are caught in a vicious cycle. And that is why you don't go into it fully and come out. But you keep going in with more and more craving. If you go deeply into it, you will flower out of it. That is why in the earlier days, people were able to drop their lust at the age of 40. They never had such complicated images in them. People are getting married at the age of 40, 50, 60. In olden days, they never had such complicated images inside them. They related directly with their husband or wife, not about the image about your wife. That is why they flowered out of it at an early age of 40. They were able to move deeper into lust and come out of it. Lust simply dropped from them. Please understand, if you drop something, you'll pick it up again. That should drop you. Understand? They did not have to drop the lust. Lust simply dropped them from them. In Indian marriages, there is a beautiful verse which the priests make the couple recite during the marriage. The wife tells the husband, "Let you be my 11th son." And the husband tells the wife, "Let you be my 11th daughter." It means in the 11th year of marriage, they will look upon each other as a son or a daughter. The relationship would have undergone that much of a transformation by 11 years or over. When you see your children, you are engulfed with so much joy, are you not? Your relationship with your wife or husband would have undergone so much of a transformation that you will experience that same joy when you see him or her. Today, we'll run away after 11 years. We'll experience joy or what? We'll think, about let him work for some more time now. Why he came home so early. The relationship should undergo that much of transformation. The husband will become a son to the woman, and the wife will become a daughter to the man. When you don't have a clear understanding of your imagination, you suffer. Understanding is the key to get out of this. See, even for you to achieve completion, you have to understand your incompletion first, isn't it? You can't be ignorant about it. Understanding is the key to get out of this. If you know how to live without suffering, you are leading a spiritual life. What is spirituality? Separately sitting and doing Rama 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 Rama? No. Why we need to sit in this class today, in this session today? This is much higher spiritual practice than anything else. Why? Because with the understanding, we will know how to live without suffering. Only when we live without suffering, we are leading a spiritual life. If you don't know how to avoid suffering, you are living a material life. There are only two kinds of life: life with understanding and life without understanding. Buddha is life. Buddhu is a fool. You are confused about your desires and fantasies, and that is why you are not happy anywhere you are. When you sit on the floor on a mat, you are not happy because you're thinking of a chair. When you get to a chair, you are thinking of a throne. When you get to the throne, you are unable to enjoy it. If your lust is pure, without any feelings of guilt or desire, you will go deeply into it without any sort of guilt or imagination and flower out of it. It is only when your cerebral layer starts to function that you start bringing in your collected imagination and fantasy and fail to flower out of lust. So, drop your cerebral layer and start feeling love towards your own body as well as the other's body. How many of you love your own body? Tell me. After you take a bath, completely naked, do you look at yourself in the mirror? When you look at, you don't want to look at some parts of your body. Am I right? Oh, if this changes a little bit, it would be nice. Oh, if this changes, oh, I hope it was not like this. Right? How many of you love your body? When we drop our cerebral layer and start feeling love towards our own body as well as the other's body, bliss is happening continuously inside your body. It will happen. But what to do? Bliss is happening continuously inside our body, but we are not allowing it to surface because we are caught up in our imagination, fantasy. When we drop our imagination about our body and the other person's body, the impurity in our lust is removed. And the first step in the alchemy process, that is removing the impurities, will happen. Okay, let me see who all. Jharna and Barwa, ma, from which city are you from? Paban Barwa, you are also. From which city are you from? Can you type
Ma,
it?
both.
Yes, ma, tell me.
Ma, we are brother and sisters
Huh?
from Guwahati. We are brother and sisters.
Oh, brother and sisters from Guwahati. Wow, great. Very nice. So you and Paban, are you attending Kalpataru on April 14th?
Yes, ma. Yes.
Please attend. It's a free program.
Okay.
And there's going to be Swamiji coming directly. He's going to give Sivadiksha level 1 level. See, many people were asking me about Sivadiksha. Many messages I received. Ma, when is Sivadiksha? When is
Yes, yes.
Sivadiksha? Swamiji is not specifically coming for Sivadiksha. Before, we used to have Sivadiksha level 1 and level 2 programs separately. But now that's not happening. First day of Mahaparmashivoham, the big program, he gives Sivadiksha. When he's coming for Kalpataru, he gives Sivadiksha. So when he comes for Kalpataru, and after 3 years, he's coming for Kalpataru. So all of you, please receive it. Sivadiksha level 1 and level 2. And anybody wants Atmalinga, you can contact your respective Mahants.
Yes, ma'am. I want to take Siva Diksha and Diksha also.
Okay, then April 14th, please definitely attend the program, morning 10 a.m. to night 11 p.m. Sorry, 9 p.m. 11 hours program. You should not miss any session. You will get breaks in between, they will give you. But still, please do not answer your phones. Do not let anybody disturb you. And very integritely, with integrity, authentically attend the session. You will see the difference. Many times, what's happening, these programs, people don't attend sessions continuously, especially free programs. They take it for granted. No wonder the process doesn't work on you. And they complain end of the day, we ask Swamiji for this boon. This is not working. Naturally, it won't work. You're not letting the process happen inside you.
Ma, I want to ask that Siva Diksha or Bises Diksha will be happening in the same day, 14, April 14.
Ma, Kalpataru program is a 11-hour program. After that whole 10 hours process is over, 11th hour Swamiji will come. Within 5 minutes, he'll finish the initiation.
Okay, ma.
That Diksha on the screen. You should be in two-way video conference where Swamiji will be able to see you. So all of you message me. I'll give you my phone number now. I am putting the phone number here. Please note down my phone number. My name is Shri. Note down your number. Mahant of Telangana, Kerala and Andhra. So note it down. Send me a message on April 13th. I will send you the direct link. Okay. So, okay. So how many of you are confirming? Even, let me see. Jharna is confirming, right? What about Pavan?
Yes, I am also confirmed, ma'am.
You want to attend?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Any
ma'am.
boon you want, you can ask Swamiji. See, Swamiji may not directly interact with you. You have to write in a slip. There's a form, prayer form. They will give you during the program. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, great.
I will attend.
Very good. And somebody. Okay. Hey, Nagarjuna, what about you? Yes, very good. Don't take this program for granted. That's what I request. What I want to see is you attend this program, you ask for some boon, whatever you want. I want it to happen within 3 days or 3 weeks. Generally, things happen before 3 days or 3 weeks or 3 months or 3 years. So we don't have time to wait 3 years, right? Your desire, whatever you ask from Swamiji, whatever boon you get, it should manifest before 3 months. 3 days is better, at least 3 months. If it is not happening, that means you haven't been integrated in the session. You didn't receive it. That's all. So until you receive it, go on attending. That's it. Understand? Everybody. You should be healed, ma, Betty. Ramesh, you should be financially secure.
It begin in is in the day in India.
Yeah, in India it's day, ma. So you have to
Here it's
convert
all
the
the
time.
night. Eh.
Louis, all your anxiety, everything should disappear. Why I'm insisting during this session? Not for causing, I don't care, about Kalpataru numbers and all. Shiv Pandit ji, you should manifest Karta. There is no impossibility. If you're not manifesting means something wrong. Rekha ji, I don't know your trouble, so I'm not telling. You should manifest whatever before 3 months. Krishna Reddy garu, you have to manifest Mahaparamashivaham program, 21-day program. Saumika. Everybody. It's not about the program. Please understand. My focus is not program. My focus is Swamiji is initiating something. We are reaching that level or not. See, whether it is a paid program, whether it is a SJP, whether it is something else, all these are the barriers which Swamiji is putting for you to test you whether you're manifesting or not. Understand? Paramashiva doesn't care about any paid nonsense. Okay. Last 3 seasons, 4 seasons, he gave free for all IA grads. Even one IA grad sat in the program. How taken for granted it happened? See, if because of money only people are not attending, then why when he gave a free $21,000 program and he gave free for 10,000 people, why they did not attend? Why only 50 people were sitting all over the world? Can you tell me? That is the hypocrisy. 10,000 IA grads, why they did not sit in the program when it was given freely? So we have no right to talk about we don't have money. So we have to look inside. What is it which is blocking us from manifesting something? That means we are not even understanding, we don't even have understanding towards what is going inside our inner space, in our emotions, in our life. My focus is totally, please understand, when Sangha is causing you for something, it's a different context. Remember, when I am asking you to attend, it's totally a different context. Because I understand what Swamiji's spirit. I never look at his words. I always see what Swamiji's spirit. So I work from that angle. Why Swamiji is putting this? Why? For outside, it looks different. People don't understand. It's very rare. Maybe 2 or 3 people will understand. That's all. Who is there who really understands? Why Swamiji is putting this? Don't think life is putting a barrier and Swamiji should save you. No. Swamiji is putting the barrier to test you whether you are applying his initiation and passing in the test or not. So don't think Swamiji is on our side. Swamiji is testing us. So you should realize we are Paramashiva, and with our Paramashivatva, we should manifest and we should tell Swamiji, Swamiji, we manifested. Whatever you gave initiation, see, we are well equipped. We deserve to receive further. That is what we need to prove. You understand? I think first time ever I'm talking like this. I don't know what happened to me in last 2 days. I had a special clicks. Okay. See, every day, don't think the person you're seeing on the screen, me, is the same person you saw yesterday. I'm not. Nagarjuna will come and say that this, that I need space. I'll say yes, definitely. Today I'm not saying that, I'm not agreeing. Okay. Because today I'm different from the Ramnashri which used to speak to you. Shiv Panditji also. I'm a retired businessman. Don't tell that. I used to say, yes, 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 you are right. But today I'm saying no. Everything is possible. Why we see, people don't understand. When somebody, I also used to get very irritated in the beginning when they say, how many numbers are you committing? When somebody used to ask, no, I used to get very, hey, how you will commit number? I used to feel that way. I'm really telling you, today I understand what is the spirit behind it. See, it's all about a decision. I know it. I'm telling you. How many things I did in this room with my decision, I know. I moved heaven and earth to do certain things. I know it. Really. I started this Pachepatni Vratam, which started last month. You won't believe. I started. Next day, I got sick. 12-15 days, maybe even today, I don't think I revived completely. Still, I'm feeling very weak. Then I thought, no, I don't. How will I break the Vratam now? I didn't break it till today, no matter what happened. Hey, imagine severe viral and that and this and all. You should not be that English medicines and, you should not be empty stomach, right? I'm telling you guys, it's just a decision. Throughout the year, I'll have some, whether it's the rain or something, some allergy will trigger. All the things which I feel that if I take too much, it will trigger allergy. During this Pachepatni Vratam, I have to take only that. Now what to do? Tell me. One side sickness. One side allergy might trigger to the things which I'm going to drink. You won't believe, from that day till today, I didn't have allergy. I just decided I'm doing Pachepatni Vratam. I'm sick, I'm not breaking. You test all you want. Nothing is going to happen to me. I'm going to be healthy. I decided. So I didn't. I'm fine. You don't need to stop life, Mauli. Let people know what miracles are happening. I'm telling you, whenever you decide consciously something, it's just a decision, it will manifest. Practical. It is practical. Really surprising also, actually. That's why today I'm insisting this way. Anyhow, guys, so we will meet tomorrow. Definitely come to the program, and all of you should take up enriching. Please understand, I'm not talking on behalf of Sangha. I'm not talking on behalf of organization. If I am sitting in the session like an Acharya, my integrity is there towards that seat which I am sitting. This seat, when I am Acharya for this 1 hour, 100% I have to talk what is profitable for you, not for organization. Understand? I'm not talking on behalf of all that, but I know what is going to benefit you. It's my practical experience. Really, I'm saying. All of you, enriching is a shortcut. See, I enriched hundreds of people. Today, all those hundreds of people are not there. I don't care. I enriched. It transformed me. They are not lucky enough, they did not sustain. I don't care. It's not about the result. Don't think just to increase some number, I'm telling this. No. If I focus on that, today everybody whom I enrich should be there on the screen, isn't it? Hundreds of people I did. Not one, two. In my zone, I don't have any enricher causer who is making calls and doing anything. No, I only did. Hundreds of people I did. Today, one person is not there on the screen. Whomever I did. Okay, Nagarjuna is there. Okay, Shiv Pandit ji is there. But otherwise. Okay, Betty is there. Spanish Sangha I only enriched. And Bhavana also. It's UK Sangha, few people. French Sangha, few people. I never limited myself for my zone. Hundreds of Chinese people got enriched. What I'm saying, this is not about numbers. So please do not put me in the scale of other people when I talk about any program or anything. Okay. I totally see your benefit only when I'm sitting in this chair and talking about it. Understand? You guys should enrich. Enriching is a shortcut for removing your karmas, for higher spiritual frequency, for enlightenment itself to happen, and for your patterns to break, and for your outer world problems to disappear, and from all dimensions in your life in material world for you to achieve success. This is a shortcut. I am experiencing it. It's happening to me. Till today, I never did any meditation. Till today, I never did any completion process. I never did anything. Even though I'm Acharya for all that, I never did it. The only thing I did was enriching. I never worked on my patterns. I don't know when they're breaking, that's it. Many things without even recognizing they're breaking. So understand how powerful it is. You should enrich. Each one of you should enrich 5 people and experience the result. Then you come and tell me, enrich 5 people, bring them onto the screen. Understand, if that result happened only when you enrich, that means you broke that pattern. If some blockage is happening, if that other person is not convinced, that means some pattern is resisting inside you. Bring 5 people here. Then you tell me after 10 days, Ma, this happened in my life, that happened in my life. You will tell me a list of things. Why don't you do it and tell me? Do it. Achieve it. Nagarjuna, you enriched a lot of people, I know that. Result. If result is not happening, something did not break. Am I right? Same recurring problems are happening in your life. Am I right? Start doing again. With result, bring 5 people. Sustain them for few sessions. Take responsibility for that. Responsibility is the core principle of cosmos. Take it and do it. I'll tell you within the day, these sessions are getting over. Within those days, you will tell me what changes happened in your life. It's a challenge. Array, what confidence I should have to promise this? I'm not Swamiji, but still I'm promising this. Please tell me. Enrich. Convince 5 people. Hey, don't go and convince family members and friends. Leave them. They'll create more problems only. Go and enrich strangers. World is big. What? You need to enrich only 50 people around you or what? Leave them. Leave them to their fate. When you enrich the world and bring them, your family members also will get enriched automatically later on. I'm telling you. Enrich strangers. Bring them onto this screen. 5 people. Convince them that these life solutions will be working for them. Hey, this is a free program, right? Convince them and bring them. When I see each person what you're doing and when they come, I know what pattern is going to break inside you. You understand? Hey, why will I tell soul confidently otherwise? Understand? You won't even believe I'm not even calling the people whom I enriched to bring them back. Because once I already enriched, it's their choice. They want to sustain with Paramashiva or not. Understand? I'm not. If I want number on the screen, I can just call them and bring them, isn't it? It's not that. Whoever is sitting here, from today, just start. Remember, make a list in your notepad on your phone. Who is little spiritually inclined? Whom can I enrich? What are the places, whether it's a mall, whether it's a supermarket, whether it's a college, whether it's any place? Where am I going? What is the crowd I'm going to? How can I enrich them? Enrich them and bring them. You don't have to talk about Swamiji. Please understand. We can introduce Swamiji later. Let them first sit in the screen and learn something. Let the transformation happen inside them. Let the problems in their life disappear. Let the suffering in their life disappear. They will only ask, who is Swamiji? Understood? Enrich and bring. Whoever sincerely tries, 5 people. You have time for next 1 week. Enrich every day. Try. If you have to convince 5 people, I'm sure you have to speak to 25 people. I'm sure. If you speak to 5 people and if all 5 people are coming without even talking to so many people, oh my God, that means so many patterns broke inside you. If instantly you're able to convince. Isn't it? I also, long before, if I used to speak to 100 people, 25 people used to come. Today, if I speak to one person, that one person will come. Means what? Some spiritual growth happened inside me, isn't it? Some blockage has been removed. That is the reason I'm able to achieve that, isn't it? For me, the measuring scale of my growth is when I'm speaking to a person, how are they responding to me? If they're irritated, that means I have some kind of pattern. If they're blocking my number, that means the blockage is in me. If they confirm to come and they're not coming, that means my pattern became weak. Means the strength of the pattern reduced, but it didn't get broken. So you should test yourself that. Because the outer person is the life which is responding to you in the way it is responding to you. So how the person with whom you are interacting, the way they respond, that is the measuring scale for you. How they are responding to you, that is what is there inside you. You understanding? Understanding? Suppose 10 people, when I talk, they will confirm and they're not coming here. Suppose I'll talk to them about this. That means what? My pattern started melting, but I didn't achieve it completely. If when I speak, somebody abuses me, hey, what you're speaking? Really? 14 years back, 13 years back, initially when I used to speak about Swamiji, they used to abuse me. Today, even an abuser will not abuse Swamiji in front of me when I speak to them. You're understanding? That means what? Some facets, some patterns inside me broke. My blockage is reduced. So the measuring scale is, don't tell me, there's a scandal, that guy is, I can't convince. No. I'm really telling, even if we try with our family members also, if suppose family members are dead against, if we try, actually, I'm sure I'll be able to convince. But I choose not to because I don't want the headache. You understand? That's why I told you, initially, you forget about your family and friends, go and enrich strangers. Maybe far off friends, friends of friends. And see the way they're responding to your phone call or the way they're responding to you. You have to measure yourself, your inner space purity with that. That is the measuring scale. How others' life is responding to you. Life, how is it responding to you? Life comes to us, approaches in the form of people, situations, and a lot of things. Understand? In the form of your teachers, in form of your boss who is harassing you. It can be anything. Or if you're going to a college, somebody is ragging you. Surely that is the pattern inside you. So I have to work on it. You know what? I don't believe in working on it also. I'm telling you today. Maybe 5-6 years back, I would have said work on your pattern. Today I'm saying, pattern will just drop when your frequency increases. You don't even have to work on it. Why working on it and it doesn't matter. 5 minutes it will drop. The moment your spiritual frequency increases, that will break on its own. Why we have to sit with it and work on it and bring out all the incompletions, then complete them? We don't have to do all that. The moment your energy is increasing, your understanding is increasing, your cognitions are becoming more powerful, patterns will become weak and weak and weak. That's how I am. But I never work on my patterns and all. It takes time, right? And it's sometimes for some people it's painful also to bring out all the incompletion. But I believe in instant result. Painless, instant, blissful result. Even the process should be blissful. That's what I believe in. I always tell God, many people become spiritual or many people think of God when they have difficulties. I always tell God, hey, if you want to work on me, don't bring difficulties to me. Then I think about you. Then you work on me. Hey, don't do that. I should have nice, beautiful life. Then think about you. That is real love, isn't it? If we have difficulty and then thinking about God, means what? It's business. Then I always tell God, universe, you should give me highest beautiful life. Then I should think about you. That is real love. I should not think about you because I need you. I should think about you just like that because I love you. Isn't it? So I'm telling you, when our feeling, hotline connection with universe intensifies, when our frequency is increasing, how will our frequency increase? First, we need to have powerful cognitions. The more powerful understandings. First is mental level, understanding. Then deeper level is cognition. Then deeper level is we live it. Naturally. The cognition only you are going to live. Sometimes few understandings, we don't live all the understandings. When it becomes a cognition, deep cognition, only then we start living it. Naturally, it will break. You're understanding me what I'm saying? So from today, try this. We are talking about Mooladhara Chakra, right? Try this. Suppose you have 5 expectations on your sister or on your mother or on your husband, wife. Drop 1 expectation and see. Keep your 4. Drop one expectation and see. Few days. After that, drop one more. After that, drop one more. You will see your frequency increased already. The moment your frequency increased, pattern broke. If your pattern broke, whatever obstacles and problems you're getting because of that problem in the outer world, those will disappear. So you should not work on the problem. You should work on the root which is causing that problem. Today, I believe you don't even have to work on the root. Just like that, increase your frequency, even root will disappear. ठीक है? Oh, I'm talking in. Understood? I don't even believe in removing the root today. I believe in increase your frequency. Root also you don't have to work. It will just happen. Even that much time I'm asking you not to spend. From today, drop your expectation and see. One expectation. Write down a list of people who are around you, on whom, how many expectations you have on each person. Right? Guys, 5 people who are dear and nearest to you, write down in a paper. On each person, how many expectations are there? Write down in the column. Okay. Which expectation on each person you are going to drop? Choose. Pick up the simplest one. On all 5 people, one expectation drop and see. See, you have to work like this. See, if you don't, with the understanding, if you don't work, how are you going to get results? Please do this and come. Yesterday also I told about Mooladhara Chakra awareness. How many of you did the exercise? 5 minutes dropping. Yesterday I told you. How many people worked? Nagarjuna worked. How many of you worked on it? Ramesh and Aya worked.
On the 7th, yeah.
Yes, Shiv Panditji worked.
Well, we do.
I've got my
Who else
delivery.
worked? Krishna Reddy, did you work or not?
This Monday when I come back.
Then everybody put message, thumbs up, no? How many of you worked? Veenu, your health will get better. Mooladhara Chakra. Nervous system breakdown. Just like that it will go. Why? After you started sessions, you started sitting on your own, no? He got healed so much. I think you will start running. Work on the Mooladhara. Okay, guys. Tomorrow we'll meet again. Okay? Tata, bye-bye. See you all. Don't, Srinivasal Reddy garu, Akam, don't log in late. Please come on time for the session. 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. See you all. Bye-bye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Sadguru Padarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. All the people in social media platforms, if you have any doubts, please comment underneath. Please send a message to us in Facebook. Bye-bye. In YouTube also.
Thank you, Ma.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you. Srinivasal Reddy garu,
Ma.
undanడి, ఒక నిమిషం.
Thank
Now
you,
I'm
Ma.
ఒక
Ma,
నిమిషం
we
ఉండండి.
can see again this session in Facebook or
Very nice.
Yeah, we are going live in Facebook, ma. People can see.
because I have many people who can look your sessions, but in another hour because here the people is starting to work and
Do one thing. Mauli, are we going live in YouTube? If you are going live in YouTube, send that link to Betty Lou. She will send that link to people.
Please, thank you, ma. Thank you.
Post the link here. If you have gone live in YouTube, please post that link here. If you have gone live in Facebook, post that link here. In the
Okay,
chat.
ma. Thank you.
Thank you. Srinivasal Reddy garu, మీరు వినలేదు.
Yes, madam. Now I'm in journey, madam. Now I'm just now only I'm now
ఏం
I'm in bus.
పర్వాలేదు
Thank you.
ఓకే
Thank you.
ఎవ్రీబడి కెన్ డిస్పర్స్ ఇట్స్ సెషన్ ఈజ్ ఓవర్ యుక్త అండ్ శ్రీనివాసులు గారు ఏంటంటే ఏప్రిల్
Madam.
14th కల్పతరు ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఉంది.
Yes, madam.
మేనిఫెస్టింగ్ ద డిజైర్స్ విచ్ యు వాంట్, దట్ ఈస్ ఇప్పుడు మనకు ఒక అందమైన అమ్మాయి కావాలి, మీకు అందమైన వైఫ్ కావాలి.
బిల్కుల్ లేటెస్ట్
25 వయసు ఉన్నప్పుడు అనుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, ఆ వైఫ్ అప్పుడు అపియర్ అయితే బాగుంటుంది, కానీ మీకు 70 ఏళ్ళు వచ్చాక అపియర్ అయితే బాగుంటుందా?